You love your cat, right? But what if I told you that you might be harming their mental and physical health every single day without realizing it? Many owners think they're doing their best, but are actually making subtle and dangerous mistakes that slowly destroy trust, cause anxiety, and even lead to serious illness. Have you ever seen your cat hide for no reason? Or maybe they stopped purring like they used to. This might not be a phase or just their mood. It could be the result of daily habits you've picked up without knowing. And the worst part? Most people only notice when it's too late. In this video, you'll discover 7 common mistakes that seem harmless, but are silently ruining your cat's emotional and physical well-being. Get ready to rethink your habits, correct your actions, and connect on a deeper level with the one who trusts you the most: your cat. Stick around until the end. Mistake number 5 is the most common and causes the most invisible damage to domestic cats. Let's begin. 1. Dirty, poorly placed, or not enough litter boxes. The litter box is your cat's bathroom. But unlike what many people think, it's not just a place to do their business. It's a private, sensitive space that directly affects their emotional well-being. If it's dirty, poorly placed, or hard to access, your cat will feel unsafe and uncomfortable, and may start avoiding it altogether. Another common mistake is having too few litter boxes for multiple cats, or placing them in loud, high-traffic areas. Cats are territorial and value privacy. Putting the box near a washing machine, for example, can feel like a nightmare. And if the smell is strong due to infrequent cleaning, discomfort turns into rejection. Result? They eliminate outside the box, and you assume it's bad behavior. Keep the litter box clean, in a quiet location, and follow the rule: 1 box per cat plus 1 extra. This helps prevent urinary issues, infections, and behavioral problems. When a cat avoids the litter box, they're not being stubborn, they're silently asking for help. 2. Lack of daily stimulation and play. A lot of people think cats just sleep all day. But behind that calm exterior is a hunter full of energy and instinct. When cats don't receive mental and physical stimulation, they fall into deep boredom, which can turn into depression, aggression, or compulsive behaviors like chewing, self-harm, or sudden attacks. Playing with your cat isn't optional, it's essential. They need to simulate hunting, burn energy, and face small challenges. When you don't offer toys, tunnels, shelves, boxes, or even a simple string or wand, your cat's brain becomes stagnant, and a bored brain becomes a sick one. Just 5 to 10 minutes of play per day makes a massive difference. It strengthens your bond, prevents behavioral issues, and tells your cat they matter. Play is a way of saying, "I see you, I respect you, I care." 3. Not respecting your cat's affection boundaries. Cats don't like being touched at just any moment, and forcing contact is one of the fastest ways to destroy trust. Many people insist on picking up their cats, squeezing them, or kissing them, even when they're clearly uncomfortable. This makes the cat associate you with discomfort, and they'll start to avoid you emotionally. Unlike dogs, cats show affection in subtle ways: lying near you, leaning gently, slow, blinking. If you cross their boundaries without permission, you're silently saying, "I don't respect your space." And for a cat, respect is everything. Learning to read your cat's body language is the key to building trust. Let them come to you, offer affection, but observe their response. When they realize they're in control of the interaction, they trust you. And when there's trust, real affection follows, voluntary, deep, and lasting. 4. Unstructured feeding or low-quality food. Many cat parents leave dry food out all day or buy the cheapest brand thinking it's all the same. But what your cat eats shapes not just their body, it affects their behavior, energy, and even mood. Low-quality food, often packed with carbohydrates, leads to inflammation, obesity, and irritability. Also, cats love routine. Feeding them at regular times gives them a sense of security. When feeding is random, the cat lives in a state of uncertainty. which causes emotional stress. No set schedule, sudden food changes without a transition period, or feeding leftovers from your plate are serious mistakes, and the long-term cost is high. Invest in premium dry food, add wet food regularly, crucial for urinary health, and create a consistent feeding routine. Remember, a well-fed cat isn't one that eats the most. It's one that eats with balance, quality, and predictability. 5. Poorly enriched environments. Cats see their home as their territory. If the environment is dull, with no shelves, hiding spots, vertical spaces, or windows to watch the world, your cat will feel trapped. This leads to chronic stress, compulsive behaviors, and even physical illnesses caused by anxiety. They need textures, sounds, smells, and movement. A simple cardboard box, a window hammock, a toy that makes noise, or even moving furniture around can dramatically change your cat's experience. The problem is, most homes are designed for humans, not for felines. Create vertical environments, high resting spots, hide treats around the house, or even leave the TV on with birdsong. These simple actions enrich your cat's day. A stimulating environment equals a balanced cat. Your cat's emotional health is an extension of the world you create around them. 6. Using human punishments. Yelling, scolding, locking them in a room, spraying them with water, or hitting them, yes, sadly, some people still do this, doesn't educate. It traumatizes. Cats don't respond to punishment like humans or dogs. They associate the pain with you or with the space, not the behavior. The result is devastating. Your cat starts to avoid you, loses trust, and the emotional bond breaks. Proper training should use positive reinforcement. Reward good behavior with affection, treats, or toys. Ignoring unwanted behavior is far more effective than punishing it. Every punishment creates fear. Every fear breaks the connection. And a cat that lives in fear becomes defensive, aggressive, or emotionally numb. To educate is to guide with safety, not to dominate by force. Respect is the only path to long-term, meaningful change. 7. Believing cats don't miss you or don't need you. This is one of the biggest lies on the internet. Saying cats are independent or don't care about humans is a belief that isolates them, cools down the relationship, and leaves your cat emotionally starved. Cats form deep emotional bonds. Yes, they do feel longing, sadness, and even abandonment, even if it's quiet. If you leave without saying goodbye, come home and ignore them, or go days without true interaction, they feel it. They may not cry or bark, but the emotional disconnect hits their self-esteem and their sense of safety. Cats need presence, not constant, but meaningful. A look into their eyes, a chat while they eat, a soft pet before bed. These small actions say, "You matter." And that changes everything. A cat who feels important is a cat who is balanced, loving, and deeply connected to you. Now you understand. Caring for a cat goes way beyond food and shelter. Every little gesture, from the litter box placement to the tone of your voice, communicates something powerful. And what seems simple, like skipping playtime or ignoring signs of discomfort, can have real consequences for your cat's body and soul. Cats don't scream for help. They show it in silence. And it's up to us, as caregivers, to learn their invisible language. Because when you change how you care, your cat changes how they trust. They come closer, relax, purr more often, and even live longer. If this video helped you better understand your cat, subscribe now to the channel. Here, you'll learn what no one else teaches about the feline world, in a clear, practical, and respectful way. Like, share with other cat parents and drop a comment. Which of these mistakes have you made without realizing it?